It was a cold evening, and the streets were almost empty. A small boy named Daniel sat beside a dusty road with a small tray of oranges. He looked tired. His clothes were old, and his slippers were almost torn. Every day after school, Daniel came to the street to sell fruits, not because he wanted to, but because his family needed to eat. His father had passed away years ago, and his mother was sick. Daniel was the only one trying to keep the family alive. Sometimes people passed him without buying anything. Some even laughed at him. "Look at this poor boy," someone said. "You think selling oranges will make you successful?" Another mocked. Daniel heard everything, but he never argued. Instead, every night after returning home, he would sit under a small, weak light and read old books he found in the trash. Many nights he slept hungry, but his dream was bigger than his pain. He always told his mother one thing: "Mom, one day I will change our life." Years passed. Life didn't get easier. Some days Daniel walked long distances just to attend school because he couldn't afford transport. Some days he almost gave up. But something inside him kept whispering, "Keep going." One afternoon, something unexpected happened. A man in a car stopped in front of Daniel's fruit tray. The man had been watching Daniel for days. He saw how hardworking the boy was. He asked Daniel a simple question: "Why do you work this hard?" Daniel looked at him and said quietly, "Because my mother believes I will become someone great, and I cannot disappoint her." The man was silent for a moment. That moment changed Daniel's life forever. The man decided to help him. He paid for Daniel's education. Years later, the same boy who once sold oranges on the street became a successful doctor. One day, Daniel returned to that same street where people once laughed at him. But this time, he didn't come to sell fruits. He came to open a free hospital for poor families. As people gathered around, Daniel smiled and said something that made everyone emotional: "Never laugh at someone who is struggling today, because tomorrow they might become the person who saves you." And somewhere in the crowd, an old woman with tears in her eyes whispered proudly, "That's my son." Ending message for your video: never give up. Your current situation is not your final destination.